Hey guys, it's your average gamer here. UAG back with another video. We're going to be doing some live streaming of Pinball FX, and I also wanted to ask you guys some questions. If you feel free to join, we can get some communication open. So the chat is up and open, so please feel free to join in. But I wanted to get your opinion on some things. So with that being said, I'm gonna start launching this here. Let's go back. I'm playing with a Xbox controller, so nothing fancy. Got some tables here. These are all my tables, so I don't have them all, but I got a good amount. So we'll go ahead and launch some Attacks from Mars. Love that table. Top 10 for me. Now I don't have it in cabinet mode, so I can see the chat while I'm on this PC. It'll be too difficult to have it in cabinet mode. I think having it in cabinet mode makes all the difference. So when you guys get that machine, y'all gonna be ecstatic seeing this on the whether you get the Legends Pinball or if you get the Arcade 1-Up, you guys are gonna be ecstatic when you play this on one of those real cabinets. But what I wanted to get your opinion, guys, on is whether you guys would be interested in doing a tournament. Gotta get these guys. You gotta get them. Come on, let's get one of these aliens. Gotcha. Still got one over there on that side. Oh, you gotta be kidding. I didn't get him. So whether you watching this right now on the playback, I wanted you guys to comment on the video and tell me what do you think about doing a tournament for us in the community to play a tournament of Pinball FX. We decide a table, run it for a few days, and see how it goes. It really is about building a community. I know a lot of you guys are interested in the pinball right now. So am I. So I was just thinking that would be a cool thing to embark on and see some of the skills that some of these people possess, like Hollywood Polo, Brad, and them. They seem like they are really good. What's up, Brad? So Yeah, I think that would be kind of cool to have a tournament last for like the 3 days. See who comes out on top. I got number 3 on that leaderboard in the black hole. I'm sure you do. Would you're playing it on the cabinet now? I know I suck on it right now, so I don't know. You played the real haunted house. How does it compare playing the real one compared to you playing it on your thing? So how does it feel playing the real one? It's so much easier. No, it's so much easier playing on the Legends. This is a top 10 table for me easily. This is what the resurgence of pinball back in the 90s. Creme de la creme. Good movie, by the way, too. Corny, but it's good. So it seems like at this time, the majority of the Williams and Bally's table were push button plungers, not real plungers, launchers. So I'm assuming that's why they went with that on the arcade one up. All those tables were push button. None of them were the standard plunger. This is one of the few pinball tables I remember actually seeing at the arcade. Brad, do you have any of these tables on Pinball FX? The skills carry over in the real world pinball more than you would think. Imagine when you get the Zakaria tables. They say, from the people that have already had them, they say that the physics on those are even more realistic and more responsive. So I gotta imagine that the tables are gonna play that much better. You gotta remember that the technology and the physics for the Gottlieb's table is old. They've been running off Pinball Arcade for the longest, so they haven't really been fine-tuned so much as where the Zakaria tables have been really fine-tuned. Bro, you need to get on this. You need to get on it just for the sheer fact of leaderboards and the tournaments are cool. I need PS2 logo. I got all the Farsight discs on my game system. Yeah. dude. And then they're coming out with a new software. Pinball is just, instead of Pinball FX4, they're going back to Pinball. So it's going to be some new tables and I guess new physics as well. They're trying to move all the ones, so even the fake tables like the Marvels and the Star Wars, they're going to try to move it to real world physics. You'll be able to alternate them though, but the fact that you can make them real world physics is going to be pretty cool. It's going to take a while for them to do that, but it'll be fun just to see how much different they play. Oh, I suck. I need to learn how to use these nudge buttons. Now, if I can only get this girl to, you know, well, there's a special code for her to change her outfit on this menu, that'll be me. Yeah, boy! What up, UGC TV? Dude, we need to get you on Pinball FX so we can get you playing on these tournaments, buddy. I'm playing with a Xbox controller. I normally play with the keyboard, but it's a little bit easier to talk to you guys and do this at the same time. And I can't wait to see your well play tabletop, man. You fuck. That's good. From what people have been saying, those tables seem pretty cool. So I know you're gonna have fun when you get it, man. Come on with this damn multi-ball, baby. This is one thing I rather the real life, but there's certain games that the tables are just fun. Like between this and Monster Bash, these are the two funnest tables on Pinball FX. It's a good mixture of real physics and the animations. All right, let's see what this is. You know, the brand new tables. I bet you they did. Look, pretty smooth and responsive. Yep. You always want to make that center shot open. I send it right towards the middle. I normally get that center shot, but what I don't do well is when I get it, sometimes when it shoots right back down, my nudge response is like 5 seconds delay. Come on, baby. Keep on missing my main shot. Let's get that. There you go. Come on, come on. There you go. See? I hit it and then it drops right there. Man, the day I get the Legends Pinball, Brad, I'm not going to work. The kids better not speak to me. Wife better not speak to me. Dude, Jesus can knock on the door if he wants to. He's gonna have to come back tomorrow. All right. Tell me, guys, what game you want to see me play. I don't have them all, but I got a good majority of all the Marvels. I got a good majority of the Star Wars. I got the Fox and some of the Zen tables, the actual Zens. I'm using an Xbox controller. And then I got the Williams. Let's keep it, unless anybody says anything. Mini camera. No, this is just a regular Xbox controller. I didn't want to have to pull out the mini. Though I should. It's not too difficult to put up. All right, we're going with Williams. Let's go Funhouse. Yeah, my score on Funhouse is I didn't even break 4 million. I'm pathetic on here. I'm 4,556 in the world. Mind you, there's only 5,000 players. It works pretty darn good, Brad. It works good. All right, let's go. So, see, this one's a real plunger. Oh, that was so sad. That was so sad. What was that? So I'm showing you guys what not to do. Oh, Jesus Christ. See, that was my warm-up pass. If you believe that, I'll sell you a bridge too. There you go. Come on. Oh. Nope. No. Not at all, Brad. But Mango, baby, what's up? Damn, I'd even break 1,000,000. Listen, guys. The battery in my controller died, and that's what happened, so. I'm just gonna keep on repeating this until I get something. Come on. That little chute is open. Come on. Ah. Ah. I like the Williams Classic Pinball Firepower. It has Defender sound on it. He said his cats may have turned on the stream. And that's why it was on. That's why it was on. Ah, bam, bam, bam. Oh, snap. Bam, baby. So I'm trying to redeem myself. Because the scores the last game was terrible. Ah, no nudge. I'm playing this on a PC, Mango. Normally I have it in my cabinet mode because I've been getting things ready to build a virtual cab, but it's easier to play like this when I'm talking to you guys. But this is just a regular PC Steam. I think I'm gonna do 4K because I'm getting the I'm getting the Legends, so that's 1080p, and if I get this Attack from Mars, I'm gonna leave it pretty much with the stock monitor, so that's gonna be 1080p as well. So my build's gonna be 4K with a 43-inch screen playfield. 43-inch playfield, 32-inch black glass, and a 14.9, something like that, DMD. Right now, I'm waiting for the pieces to come through, because my woodworking skills are not the greatest. I'm not Bobby Vu, so I'm getting a kit made, and from Virtual Pin. So it's gonna be epic. Yeah, I'm making room. I'm selling my Street Fighter, X-Men versus Street Fighter, to make space, and probably move my Mortal Kombat, my first gen that I have modded. I'll probably put that in the garage, and that will give me space for the 3 cabs. suck, bro. Oh, there you go. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Doing that. So, the kit for just the wood part, that was like $400, right? The main playfield monitor, I'm not going all high end, but I'm gonna get a nice one. It's only about $300 for the monitor that I'm getting. I'm gonna go cheap on the back glass and probably get something 1080p off of Offer Up. And for the feedback, I'm going Exciter, so probably around another $100 there. So that's 4 plus 3. That's 7. It's probably going to be under 1,000. The beautiful thing about making my own, I can always upgrade as I go. And I'm definitely going to follow some of Meatball Saucy's upgrades on the ALU. No, I got tons of PCs from all the potential mods that I were doing to some of my cabs. So, I mean, if I factored that in, if I was to buy that, that'd have been another couple of $100. Oh, I'm definitely gonna make a video. I'm gonna do a series, showing the progress, because it's gonna take me a good week or two. I can probably get the cab up and running within a few days, but to work out some of the kinks like the software part and having the feedback working is gonna take me a little bit. I've been doing a dry run with putting monitors on the table and stands and stuff like that. So I think I got the overall gist. But it's all different when it comes into real life, when you got to start putting it together and stuff. You know what I'm saying? What can go wrong will go wrong. Have you seen, like today with B Kong's doing his mod? Things don't always work out the same way you've tried it out when you first did it. So guys, who on here plays Pinball FX already? Like whether it's on a PC or anything. He didn't use exciters. He used actual solenoids that were from the factory, from the arcade one up, the factory ones that came with it. He did get it to work, but it wasn't a simple, plug and play. He had a couple of trials and errors, but he was able to get it. Probably, and it's going to be a lot of trials and runs, and things are going to work and not work. But that's why I wanted to get one that was already made, so I can fill that void of having a pinball and then making one for myself. So if I do love the one that I make and it does everything that I want, I could easily flip the Legends. Though I want to probably keep it. I probably keep it, one in the garage. I'm probably gonna end up loving it. And then you got to remember, they're gonna Ad Games is gonna support it with coming out with more games, coming out with accessories. So I probably end up keeping both of them. So what I wanted to do, guys, is to get a pinball tournament going for Steam for us, you know, the community, and have it run for a couple of days. And you know, the winner would throw out like a Steam card for like one of the packs. I'm gonna back up out of this and go back to the selection screen. So play this one. Old Mango and Brad, all of you guys. I reached the 200 marker, so I'm excited. What I got the LG. I love it, but the apron vibrates too much. It makes a noise unless you push down on it. Yeah, Al, someone said that to me as well in the forum. What they did was when you remove the lockdown bar, there's a space between the glass and the lockdown bar. What he did was put some cushion in between the glass and the lockdown bar, and that resolved the vibration of the pinball. That's probably the cheapest mod that you're gonna do, and it really makes a big improvement. Just to let you know, bro. Yeah, Earth baby, what's good? I was just talking about my potential build for the virtual pinball. Earth is thinking about doing a virtual build himself. He also got the pinball, Legends Pinball coming too. No problem, Al. I know that's gonna. A lot of people were complaining about that, so everybody who had that issue did that, and they pretty much said that it resolved it. Is that does anyone else here wish? Mango, I don't know if I wish they had it was chrome, but I wish that it was uniformal. So if it was all like gunmetal, let it all be gunmetal. But the mix matching, like I don't like that the plunger's one color, the bars that look like one color. That kind of gets. I'm anal like that. I want it to be uniform. Earthbound. I mean Earth Monster. I said Earthbound. Earth. What size play field you were thinking about doing for your build? Earth, I am not, but I normally do. It's just that I need the keyboard in front of me, so I need the desk all cleared out. But I normally do play with it, and to be honest with you, it's pretty. It feels very authentic in terms of playing the playing pinball when you play with the Gamer Pro. Cause I got one on one of the stands from the Best Buy, no Best Buy. Buy Stuff store. I got one during the holiday, and it was good. And then I got the mini, and I put the mini on the desk normally, but with all the things going up, my setup it would have been a little bit difficult for me. That's better. Let's activate. Oh, one more hit, I would have activated my man Herman. I'm Herman. I have a 19-inch 4.3 monitor for the back glass. Yeah. I'll test that out and let me know if that vibration went away. It should though. There you go. Now I just got to get them in there. Don't play with me. There you go. Come on. Go. Oh, you got to be... No, do it and... Oh, man. Oh. Come on. Come on. Your mother. There you go. Come on. He should be activated now. Now we can see what goes on the table, baby. Don't. Ah, come on, guys. This is sad. I had multi-ball for about 30 seconds. I wonder if the control panel on that games will handle the vibration better. I imagine it will, but it says we'll take siders next to the flippers. Man, this is a fun table. I played it on pinball, what you call it, visual pinball. It's more realistic, but I love the animations on this one, and I normally rather go for the other ones, for the real life tables, but the animations on this makes them so much fun. Someone look up Wicked Gamer. Wicked Gamer and Mad Little Pixels did a review on the control deck, and they liked it with the Exciters on there. You don't miss anything, and I think it'll operate better. Didn't beat my previous score, guys. At least I didn't bomb it. See, there's another table with the launch button. This is not on the. I don't think this is on the Attack from Mars tables though. I think this will be if they come out with the Universal table. This might go on the Universal table. Though it's a Williams table, it's Universal property with the monsters. So they may have to work 2 deals, well, 3 deals out. You got Zen, you got Williams and Bally's, and then you have Universal. So I don't know. Maybe this table will never make it a light of day with all the people that's in on it. Dylan, what up, bro? Come on. Come on. That should be easy. Oh, you gotta. Oh my God. This is embarrassing. There you go. At least you activated him. Come on, guys. Uh-oh, got the mummy activated. Oh, oh. I'm not hitting him though. Come on, guys. Let's see what's going on in the chat over here. I wish Arcade went up, just put Wi-Fi on their tables and just gave people full access to the Zen marketplace and just let you buy tables that they want instead of locking into those 10 tables. You're gonna do the Kong's R Us treatment. I'm thinking I am, because, dude, if I could just have that one table dedicated to Pinball FX and, you know, do with the other ones, make them dedicated, whether it's going to be virtual pinball or pin-up popper. But I definitely think I'm going to do that. It doesn't seem too difficult of a task. I say that now because I ain't do it yet, but you know, it's not gonna cost me much. I'm gonna probably try to keep everything stock as possible. The only thing to do is put in a cheap backglass and a computer that I got sitting around. Pinball FX is not the most demanding of the games to plug it in. And Devil Wallow, I wish they would do that. It would make more sense for us as a consumer. But for them, you know, they're not in the business of selling one cab. We already see that with the way that they've been treating us with Mortal Kombat. The Legacy cab should come out with Wi-Fi. But they're not going to do that because they want us to buy a cab after this cab. So they're going to stick to the 10 model, and I don't even think that they're gonna, if they come out with the Wi-Fi is probably only gonna be for future leaderboards. Leaderboards and global leaderboards, but I don't foresee them giving us more tables. Maybe one or two like they did with some of the firmware updates to keep us at bay, but I don't see them doing that. I really don't. I could see maybe down the line that they do a premium or ultimate cab where, you know, you could buy, spend another 100 or two and you get double the amount of games. But that's the beautiful thing of having people like Cool Toy and B-Kong and just the community in general. They're going to get these, like Brad said, we're going to get these tables and people are going to hack them. People are going to do what they want to do. Once it's our property, we could do whatever we want to it. And you're not going to limit us to what you want. I feel the same way. I got tons of arcade one-up products, whether it's countercades, partycades. I got stand-up, arcades. I'm gonna get the Attack from Mars, but I had to say you gotta give it to Ad Games. They made a better product because I'm not gonna say better, but you get more bang for your buck. You'll be able to do tons with it. They don't care what you're putting on to it. You essentially, the way I look at the Ad Games one is you're basically paying for a kit. You could add whatever games you want, and for those people who don't want to put any time and effort in modding it, it's still a great cab regardless. You got the 22 Godly games, and on top of that, when Zakaria Pinball hits, that's really gonna set the stage. Get yourself, either get the packs or get ArcadeNet, and you're good. You're set. And that game's is releasing a solenoid kit down the road. Yep. And the reason why I think they're doing that, Earth, is because they didn't want to pass down the cost of it to us. I don't think that they didn't realize how expensive it was gonna be, or bring up the price point. But if you want it, you can buy it. It's probably gonna be $100, something like that, I'm thinking. And the beautiful thing is going to be plug and play. We don't have to worry about how this works or whatnot. We just plug it in and set it. And I think they're also going to bring out an adapter for the backlash to change the plexiglass and allow us to have a kit to just add in a DMD. I think that's their thing is, we're going to sell you one machine, but what can we do to keep you spending money? It's going to be in accessories, and it's going to be in software and services. Whereas Arcade One-Up's philosophy is, we're going to sell you as many cabs as possible. Listen, even if you're a fanboy of Arcade One-Up, you have to look at the specs. Look at this. Look at everything, whether it's screen size, the specs. You have to say that Ad Games has. You're getting more value there. Not only now, where Arcade One-Up wins is the appearance. They have the best appearance. It looks amazing, but that screen size is too small, and you have no backglass. Though it looks gorgeous, you have no backglass, and your DMD, you don't even use the full screen. It's not like it's just a smaller screen. You just don't. You're not optimizing it, and whether that's the limitations of the hardware, it just doesn't make sense to leave it like that. It really doesn't. I really hope that the next gen, that they step their game up. IT doesn't bother me. Mine's is too loud. If you want to set it to maximum vibration, you'll need to put some padding on it. Yeah, I was telling people that you have to put that padding or it's gonna vibrate between the lock bar and the glass. Yeah, I'm excited that Legends Pinball. I think Wave 1 guys are about done. Man, with Meatball Saucy's mod to the Legends, you really don't need solenoids at all because you can optimize the space that you have, and it really will make a difference. But mind you, I'm still gonna get the solenoid pack when it comes out. But just as an option, it's pretty cool. Okay. See, I'm Wave 1 and it should be here soon, but there is one more release for Wave 1. I think I'm on the last Wave 1 there, Mike. I hope I am at least. If not, I'm the week after. Will those Space 1 for 1 games. Agree. So Mike for the cause. Oh, it will. It will, Brad. I'm gonna be like Kong because when you play that, you really can't go back. But that's why the ad games is the superior product to me, in a sense. Because yeah, I can do the same thing with the arcade 1-up, but I gotta put some work in to do it. Where all I gotta do is plug in a couple of wires in the ad games, and it's easy. It's the easiest mod you can do. I mean, you can make it a lot more simpler. I mean, you could do you could do a lot more, but if you don't want to put in the work. And I know I have high expectations. That's why I'm trying to do the 4K build, because I'm gonna be like, you know what? I can do better. I can do better. Yeah, and you got 1080p 43-inch screen. Oh, I thought I had a new high score. I didn't even touch my score. Brad, it's gonna be interesting for me to hear you, because you're gonna get, when you get your other cabinet, I want to see, you make your comparisons, and we'll see what you say, because I think it's more about the experience they're going for. Like, oh, the solenoids are there. It's clean. It's a pretty looking cabinet, and that's where you get where it's a nice shiny little thing. But if you think about the practicality of it and functionality, At Games beat them hands down. And especially after they did the revamp of the design, because the original design I wasn't too fond of it. But once they did the redesign, I was like, yeah, At Games all the way. And that's one thing. At Games listens to the people. Like we said, man, that thing looks like a shopping cart. It doesn't look nice. The legs look funny. And At Games went back to the drawing board. It was like, listen, how about this? And we said, yeah, we like it. I don't think we could have said that to Arcade 1-Up. Arcade 1-Up would have said, listen, this is what you got. Like it and buy it. And the sad thing is that a lot of people was going to, buy it. They're like, you know what? I'm going to buy it. Because it's them. Brad, that's one thing I said as well. Like the UI for the lobby, I think that should be the UI for everything. This UI looks dated, and that bothers me. That bothers me some, and it's buggy, and I don't think it's been optimized for pinball. They basically did a pro whatchamacallit, a portrait version of the menu of the Ad Game Legends, and not something meant just for the pinball table. So let's see what I still think the legs could. I think so too. That's one thing, Al, that I thought about is like I think that I don't think it's the legs that need to be taller. I think because the legs, they said, is the official height of a pinball table. But I think they needed to do was make a taller cabinet, like the body of the pinball itself needed to be taller to make it the official height of pinball. Because if you get longer legs, you're gonna look like a daddy long legs, like well played. %, Brad, about the phone. I think because I'm not getting the Marvels cab, I think I'm gonna put Marvel artwork, the Avengers on my pinball cabinet. Well, I mean, agree, Devil Waldo, and disagree. I agree, yet they lost. I don't think they have blonde loyalty anymore. But there's people that are just gonna grab. See, what they do is they get the average consumer because of the IPs that they have. You can go. A grandma is gonna go into not an Arcade 1-Up. They're gonna go into a Walmart. They're gonna go into a Best Buy. They're gonna see this product I know Marvel, I know Star Wars, and they're gonna grab it. They don't care how it plays. They don't care about the features behind it. They just know that that is an IP that I know. They may not even know the company that's making the product. And that's what Arcade 1-Up is trying to pull in, that average consumer. That's why they have 110 Pac-Mans, because Pac-Man sells. So as much as we complain about Pac-Man, I understand the reasoning behind it. So that's why Arcade 1-Up has a leg up in terms of that. But if you're a person like us in the community that we do research, we're looking at features, we're looking at XYZ, Ad Games will win that hands down each and every time, because you're just getting more bang for your buck in terms of the product. I love Marvel, but I can slap on a Marvel sticker on my my pinball and call it a day. This is true, Double Waldo. I think so. Brad, I missed the One-Up Weekly show as well. But like they said, they feel like they were getting too familiar and they're getting too comfortable, and then the show was just becoming Arcade 1-Up bashing not them in general, but like the community there were just bashing everybody else. You could not speak positive about IR Arcade, at games, or anything. Like, you shouldn't feel like it's a war. We're all retro gamers. We're all people who like home arcades. We're all people who like pinball. Regardless of what company that you support or you like, at the end of the day, it's not a war. Dylan, 100%. I tried to explain my wife how to go to another game, and she looked at me like I was crazy and said, whatever. That's the one thing about Arcade 1-Up. You go to a machine, you press a button, you're in the game. For the simple, like, all the wives and all the people who don't want to deal with shit, press that button and you're good to go. Like, I can't even have my wife play my Arcade 1-Up that has the RetroPie in it. She looks at me like I'm stupid. Mango, I spoke to the pinball gods. First of all, I spoke to them for me first, but I also spoke for them for you, and you're gonna get that Attack from Mars, bro. I know it. I know it. It may not be today. It may not be tomorrow, but it'll be soon. Though these movies sucked ass, I think this is one of the most entertaining tables for the Marvel universe. Mike Scott, you 100%. I'm in the Discord, and so I speak to those people on the regular, especially Nate. And I told him my goal is to make Pinball Emporium essential, like CoinOps X is for the ALU. I want that to be the ultimate goal for Pinball Emporium. Like it's a normal companionship. You should have that with your your pinball, and that's my goal. That's my goal, because a lot of people don't have the time to put into to get these tables up and running. Whether especially like visual pinball or future pinball, it is time consuming to say the least to get it up and running and optimize. But with the Pinball Emporium, I mean, a novice like myself can get it up and running easy. Keon, what up, bro? And Dylan, if a House of Dead comes out, I'll be a day one purchase. And you're right about the Pac-Man, Mike. Keon, you gotta get I don't know if you are on Pinball FX, but I'm like I was telling the crew here. I think we're gonna do a pinball tournament, a Pinball FX tournament. I'm gonna try to get things put together and see about doing that, and we'll give away a whatchamacallit, a pinball pack to the winner. Double wall though. There's 50 Pac-Mans because people are buying them. If nobody bought them, they would not make them. Where there's money to be made, they're making them. All right, then we're gonna get on it, Keon. That's Brad. That's exactly what I did. I left it all black. But then I started putting the artwork, my personal artwork on it. But before that, I had the black edition, baby. That's my pride and joy, that bezel be.
The corner of Excitement Street and Unpredictability Avenue.
I guess it makes no difference now.
I want to get the CoinOps topper, but you know what P-Dubs was saying about they're thinking about changing the menu, and I was thinking that, and that was before he said that. I was thinking that, like, you never know. One day they say, you know what, I'm gonna change it, and I would be pissed off if they change that, because I'll just print the label and I'm gonna cover it right up.
Singer's a dirty cop. He's been on the force for 3 hours. I saw you shake down those guys down at the docks. I know you're a dirty cop.
Dubs is in the house. So he has. So you. I'm laughing. P Dubs. That's on the. You say you're number one in all the tables. On the arcade one up. Let's see. Dylan is 100% on that. That's what I used as well. He does video. P Dubs, how you liking the Marvels table? If P Dubs, if you had to change one thing on the table, what would it be? You can really tell the difference. I mean, you play on Steam all the time, so you're used to those upscale graphics like myself. But so what's the best thing about it? Are you gonna? Is it the artwork for you? What would you say is the best thing about that machine? Well, even well played looks better than that. Man, I can't wait to get my hands on the Legends Pinball, and not to even mod it, but to play the Zakaria tables. They look amazing. Yeah.
Does your route include the attitude store where we could stop and get you a new attitude? Alright, quiet down everyone.
Oh man. So I wonder if that was the issue that they had, that they delayed it, and they were trying to optimize it more, and they just couldn't able to get it optimized. Because remember, they said it was delayed and they pushed it back.
Guess what survived?
My gentleman's blows.
Maybe with that converter board that Cool Toy did, we can control the contrast on it, and maybe it'll make a big difference. I mean, it's not gonna change the resolution, but it'll change the colors. Brad, what are you laughing at? You're gonna get yourself attacked from Mars. So throw it in the chat. What guys? What table should I play? Attack from Pink. You guys are on a roll. We'll go back to the Williams tables. Oh, return. We'll play return. Do I have return? Do I have return? I don't have it, buddy. Empire's right back. Mike, are you gonna do any mods to it, or are you gonna keep it stock?
There is no conflict.
So P-Dubs, how long are you gonna keep this cab stock before you end up doing your mods to it?
Well, it only takes one to sound the alarm.
Your thoughts betray you, Father. I feel the good in you. The conflict.
See you, Dubs. Dubs. I think you're gonna keep the Star Wars stock. That's just me. I think Dubs is a bigger Star Wars fan than he is a Marvel fan.
It is the only way you can save your friends.
Dubs, if you do that, you got to make a video for us.
It's me.
Be one as
What the hell? Dylan, the pinball police will be right there. Probably pull Dub's page down. Meatball Saucy, what up, bro? We've been talking about all your mods and all of us thinking about getting them done. P-Dubs, I know you're gonna gut Marvel. I know it. You know it. You gotta keep that Star Wars in pristine condition. Oh, Dubs is calling you out, Meatball. I think he wants to see you in squash.
I am Luke Skywalker, Jedi Knight and French Captain Solo.
there is no conflict.
Shoot. It's in both. Is this brown? Sweet. Ah, that would... Dubs, you can't do that. Dubs, you gotta leave it Marvel for the Marvel room.
Hey, it's me.
I agree, gutting it, but that artwork is beautiful. I think Glenn would agree with you on gutting the Star Wars because of Kathleen Kennedy. See you, Dubs. Thanks for stopping by, bro.
There is no conflict.
Trying to get this.
Well, it only takes one to sound the alarm.
Meatball, did you get the exciters to work with your Pinball FX yet?
The one has taught you well. The Death Star will be completed on schedule. It is the only way you can save your friends.
I am Luke Skywalker, Jedi Knight and French Captain Solo. So be it, Jedi. Why don't you pop the things I've heard about this chap with a hood? You're probably short circuit.
Ah. Meatball, we need you to participate in our tournament we're gonna have. We're gonna do a whatchamacallit? My bad. Pinball FX tournament. Do it a couple of days, see what happens. And the winner's gonna get a pinball pack from Steam. Double Waldo, I don't think there is, but there is a workaround if you split the if you splice the buttons and you get an encoder for the Switch. And one of them is SXJX makes a Switch encoder for like $50, and that's probably your best bet in terms of getting the controllers of the Legends pinball to work with the Switch.
I am Luke Skywalker, Jedi Knight and French Captain Solo.
What is thy bidding, my master?
Well, it only takes one to sound the alarm.
Come on.
There is no conflict.
Your thoughts betray you, Father. I feel the good in you. The conflict.
There is no conflict. Death Star will be completed on schedule.
I am Luke Skywalker, Jedi Knight and French
Come on, baby. Let's do better than we've been doing. We've been sucking. Ooh. And I speak too soon. Okay, I saw someone else say they were just going to mount the Joy-Cons on the rail. on the pinball and just play with the Joy-Cons. Seem almost like a solution. I mean, it's a solution. I don't think that's the most optimal solution. I really think your best bet is splicing the cables. It's not a difficult task.
Hey, it's me.
Reminder?
You're listening to us here? Welcome, young Skywalker.
What was that?
Been expecting you.
There is no conflict.
I'd rather play the Dark Assault table on Pinball FX with Pinup Popper. If you guys played it, have you guys ever played that table?
The things I've heard about this chap with the hood. You're probably short circuit.
Oh, man down. The rule is absolutely possible. However, it requires firmware support from games to make it happen. Right now, there are other priorities, but look how far the LU has come in 12 months. Patience. Meatball Saucy is absolutely correct. And I think if enough people say something about it, they probably will do it because a lot of people use the Switch for pinball. And so they do listen to the fans. Keon, that's the same thing with me. I got 53 tables or 50 some odd tables, and I probably pay about 10 of them. Earth, everybody has a gateway. I think my Switch was my gateway as well. I didn't hook it up to a big screen. I was playing it on the actual system. Like, look, these tables. All right, the Zen tables. I probably played like one or two of them tops. The Williams. I probably played the most of these, but it's probably Fishtails, Attack, Monster Bash, and this one. I think I'm gonna play this one right now. That's the beautiful thing about like Meatball Saucy. When I first got the ALU, I used to watch your videos where you would just randomly pick a game to play. And that's how I feel about pinball when I add the tables that I'm going to add. You know, just randomly pick a table and, you know, broaden my horizons. Don't just automatically assume one or two. Okay, yeah, I got the Star Wars pinball for Switch. That's what I did. Or if I got the I actually got it from whatchamacallit, Walmart as well. I think it was $15. But yeah, Meatball Saucy, you've put me onto a lot of games that I probably wouldn't have played if it wasn't for you. Today was my first day I played Robotron, and Brad kept on telling me to play it, and I will have to say it's awesome. And from the looks of that game, I wouldn't have thought it was gonna be as fun as it was. But it's fun. I can imagine that game if you just modernize it a bit, it'll be crazy. Yeah, UGC, I broke my cherry. I popped my cherry, as they say. That's one of the things I love about the ALU. It really allowed me to experience a lot of things that I didn't experience. Whether my arcade didn't have that game, whether I just, you know, when you're a kid and you have a certain amount of money, you're gonna gravitate to the games that you know are true to yourself and IP that you recognize. So you're not going to drift away, especially like, let's say you got $5. Well, I'm gonna make my $5 last. I'm gonna play games that I like or games that I'm gonna play for a longer period of time. So if I saw that in the arcade, I probably wouldn't have played it. I mean, I'm gonna go towards the Galaga, the Pac-Man, the Street Fighters, Punch Out even. But I wouldn't have normally have gone to that game. And then, wow. So I'm happy that I took Brad's advice and played that game. It was fun. And probably if Michael B could hear me now, he's probably saying blasphemy. This guy talking about Robotron like he ain't never played it before. Don't get me wrong, I know the history behind it. I just never I never took the chance. I never took that plunge. So guys, after this game, I'm out of here. I don't want to take up all your time. I definitely appreciate you guys stopping by though. It was fun, and I'm gonna put up a tournament, and I'll throw up a quick video on how to join it and whatnot. Screw you, Brad. Magic ball disappeared. You got me. Oh man, I wish. So you know, I'm originally from New York, and in New York everything's expensive. So we used to go to Nathan's every Saturday. My dad would take me to Nathan's, me and my family, my brothers and my sisters, and we would get like $20 each, and you know, go to the arcade, play what you want. At the end of that $20, we go to the car and we're done. So that was where I played my arcade games. So guys, be on the lookout for a video in the next day or so. It's going to be a short one, just to give you some information on whether you wanted to join the tournament. Give you the name of the tournament and the password, so we could get in there, have some fun, and see who's the real king of pinball. And chances are, not Hollywood Polo will win, or Meatball Saucy, but we can all have fun trying to beat them. Guys, again, thank you for stopping by, and give a thumbs up on the way out, guys, please. With that being said, thank you for stopping by, and until next time, guys, keep gaming.